everybody, I am back and I wanted to show you how I'm using the sneaky goblins. I almost called them super goblins because all the rest of the super troops are called super whatever, but the goblins, they're like sneaky goblins. Anyway, a little disclaimer because Tribe gave me a hard time for saying I'm using sneaky goblins and I want to make a sneaky goblin video, and he's like, well, not using them the real way. I'm using them in a wrecker because it's kind of awesome. In a wrecker or a blimp, because the wrecker or blimp target the town hall. So, yeah, and since the treasury is in the town hall, the sneaky goblins will take it out like that, and it's incredibly effective. It's easy to get 2 stars with this for the most part. I'm sure I've had plenty of fails in the process. But yeah, as long as you can get them to the town hall with the wrecker, or like I said, that you can also use the blimp, then it's super, super, super awesome. Did I say super enough? No. I don't think so. But anyway, so yeah, Tribe gave me a hard time because he's like, well, that's not really showing people how to use a sneaky goblin army. And I'm like, well, I'm still using sneaky goblins and it counts towards the event. So I'm doing a video because this I found to be a really good way to utilize sneaky goblins. So I'm sharing it with you all because it worked for me and I thought you all might want to give it a shot. You don't have to use my army strategy. I'm just doing Yeti Smash for all these just because I'm still trying to work on that to get a lot better at it, hopefully. Just use whatever army composition you're used to and then add requests for sneaky goblins in your siege machine. Like I said, you want it to be a wrecker or a blimp. So, yeah. And this one, see, as you can see, it went really, really well. And I just popped my queen just a second ago, so she survived for a long time. So it's an effective attack strategy, in my opinion, and a good way to use sneaky goblins to have them in your army, even if they're donated. No, I am not giving it a sneaky goblin name for the army composition because technically, I guess the point is, it's not really a sneaky goblin army, but it is using sneaky goblins. So, yeah, it's still a good way to use them. So, next one, I decided I am going to give Blackhammer some troops real quick. Because I got 1 gem donations now. Woohoo! I decided to, again, if you listen to the podcast, you already know this, but Echo Through Me visited our clan for his streams a couple weeks ago, so I decided to use code ECHO this month. And then next month, I'm going to use code Klaus since we got to interview him. Give him some love too. So, yeah, just trying to figure out this one. There, yeah. So 13 sneaky goblins in this one, going up against Town Hall 13, but it's not a super upgraded Town Hall 13. It looks a bit rushed. So, yeah. Still using them, showing you how to use them. But, yeah. So, in with the wrecker, put the rest of the Yetis and the bowlers and the Yetis, bowlers, and P.E.K.K.A.s behind that. Then I always come with a freeze because I usually like to freeze the town hall because the sneaky goblins only stay sneaky for so long. So it's good to have that freeze spell just in case, as like insurance basically is how I use that. Because yeah, you definitely don't want that, because the town hall, if it's 12 or 13, it'll attack back and wipe those goblins out super fast. So Warden, still Warden walking. Shockingly, this late in the game, in the attack, still going strong. So, pretty sweet. But those stone slammers, is that what that's called? No, not the stone slammer. That's the siege machine. Scatter shot. It took me a second. The scatter shot's probably going to end up taking them out. That second scatter shot, I bet. Maybe not. Maybe this was just a time fail. But Yeah, there's no way I would have gotten the whole base with just the warden left anyway, but he's still going strong, which is pretty awesome. So, yeah. And then, next attack, let's take a look-see. Yeah, I need to come up with a new home base, because I want one that's going to hold up better, so I'm not losing loot, because I might try pushing to legend sometime soon when I have the time. Here we go, another goblin, sneaky goblin attack. Start with the warden walk on the corner. Yeah. So, and then put the queen out to help with the funnel a bit, because if I didn't do that, I had a feeling my wrecker would still go toward the town hall, but my troops would probably go off to the side. So I'm like, I should probably put the queen out to help with that funnel, because I don't know what my troops are going to end up doing if I don't. So, see, they still kind of went off to the side a little instead of going right down the middle. But then those P.E.K.K.A.s got in, the wrecker got in, and then in comes the rest of the stuff right to where I want it. Then drop that freeze when the wrecker pops open, and it took, see how easy that took out the town hall? It's like insane. I love it. It's like the coolest thing. Thank you, Catfish, for telling me about that. I don't know, I don't remember who Tribe told me uses this attack strategy. Okay, I think he said Itsu did it in a video, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I'm giving credit where it's due. But anyway, yeah. So, Sneaky Goblins, pretty stinking awesome in my opinion. When used in the wrecker, I love it. It's pretty awesome. I think they might be my favorite super troop so far. I'm working on Giants right now, so that video will be released next week. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Sneaky Goblins might be my favorite. So, I don't know. Again with the Warden Walk, then the Queen, then, of course, the rest of my army. And with the Wrecker, housing the Sneaky Goblins. Will it get to the Town Hall? Who knows? We'll see. Will it make it? I think so. Freeze that Town Hall and get those Sneaky Goblins in there. Yep. They took it right down, just like I wanted, which is awesome. So, still going strong in that core right there with the Yetis. Man, Yetis are pretty awesome, I have to say. They've grown on me. I wasn't sure if I'd like them in the beginning, but they've really grown on me, especially with this strategy. It's just awesome, like Yeti Smash. Sorry, I keep touching my face. I know we're not supposed to be touching our faces, but I'm touching my face. I'll wash my hands. But, yeah, I'm just a little itchy. I will be back with another attack. Alright, I'm back. I decided to record another attack since I only had 3. I went back in, and I forgot to say, if you haven't already, go subscribe. Show some love, subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell. So here I am again with another Sneaky Goblin attack. After this one, I will have one that I recorded in real time, so that if you haven't seen one of those before, basically I just record while I'm attacking, so the commentary might be a little different because, yeah, I sometimes get too into the attack to talk much, or I'm surprised at how well I did or how horrible it went, which can be a little embarrassing, but funny and amusing. So yeah, there we go. Again, with the demolishing that town hall with the Sneaky Goblins. That was awesome. Love it. Yeah, it's crazy. I wouldn't suggest doing this in war unless you like totally 3-star it every time, but you have to take into consideration the fact that there's almost always clan troops when you're attacking in a war, so it might not be as effective. So I don't know, there might be some brave souls out there who might try it. But yeah, 100%ed this base. It was awesome with the Yeti Smash. Actually, nope. It's 99% because I had a time fail because I didn't get that bomb tower. But still a good attack. So stick around and that real-time attack will be coming right up in just a second. Hey everybody, I am going to try to do a real-time attack with the sneaky goblins again. Well, since I'm trying to do the super troops. And I'm getting that horrible Wi-Fi signal bar. Goody. So hopefully that doesn't happen when I actually go into attack. Hopefully I am not nexting too long here either. I feel like I've been finding okay loot fairly fast, but sometimes it takes a little longer than other times. This one's decent, especially if you have the, if I do okay on it, and I have that loot bonus or whatever it's called, it'll be good. So I'm going to do. So what I've been doing just for the last couple days with Sneaky Goblins is I've been loading my wrecker with them because I found out from my clanmate that if you do it that way, the Sneaky Goblins will take out the town hall like nobody's business. So I think it was Catfish that mentioned that. And then I found out that Tribe told me that's also like what Judo Sloth was doing. And that's what Tribe was doing for a little bit too with his Sneaky Goblins. So it's actually been pretty effective. Sometimes it doesn't go exactly like I planned, but that is how life is. And that is how Clash can be sometimes. Like you think you play stuff right where you need it, and then it does not go where you want it. I don't know why I put that there. I was planning on putting my queen there. Tapped on the wrong thing. See, like I just said, I totally mess up and make mistakes, and then things don't go the way I plan. And this is one of those instances because now I'm not going to be able to get to that town hall unless I use a jump. I don't think this is going to go so well. Freeze. So, yeah, definitely did not go as planned. But hey, still got the town hall. So this is usually, if you do it correctly, which I did not, if you do it correctly, it's a pretty cinchy 2-star strat. I may still get 2 stars here. Who knows? I'm going to rage these Yetis as they get over here. And then bowlers. As you can see, I didn't actually put the Sneaky Goblins in place of the bowlers like I did when I was doing the Super Barbarians. I decided just to do this just now because I was putting the Sneaky Goblins instead of bowlers, but then I'm like, hey, if I got them in the wrecker, I don't really need them in my army composition. So hey, I got 2 stars on this. Hey, even though it did not go as planned, I still pulled it off somehow miraculously. It's definitely not going to be a 3 because I am totally going to run out of time, and there's no way those troops are going to get into the core, and there's no way they're fast enough to like annihilate all that stuff. But ultimately, this really wasn't as bad as I thought, like in the beginning. I was expecting this to go horribly. So, thank goodness my failure ended up being a 79% 2-star, maybe 80 if they get in there fast enough and take out that gold storage. Let's see, will it be 80%? And yes, 80% 2-star. I will call that a victory. It did not work out like I was telling you how to do this attack because I placed my wrecker too early when I meant to place my queen. But hey, with that loot bonus, this really did not end up being a bad attack. And I have to say, I am happy with the end result. And thank you for watching. I hope you are subscribed. And if you haven't already, hit that notifications bell so you know when I'm releasing a new video. And yeah, give this video a like, share, comment. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!